Hi those in the chat. Today I'm doing a live about the whole Daddy Lumba situation. There's a petition for people to sign to support Team Legal Wife. The whole thing is quite unfortunate because this isn't the reputation that we want Ghana to take abroad. And if there are any wives that have been married abroad, what I will do is to encourage you to have a legal marriage in Ghana, which is quite cheap. It can just be like a civil ceremony. You don't need to have a reception or anything. You can just do it as a formality in Accra and get your Ghanaian marriage certificate. That's what I would advise you to do. I've been away from social media because I recently injured myself and I've been on crutches, but I'm doing a lot better. The recovery period has been quite good. But yeah, so if you're able to sign the petition for Daddy Lumba's wife, that would be really, really helpful. That would be really beneficial. If you have any questions about the petition, let me know. You don't have to pay to sign the petition. And so I've been away, but I had an injury recently that I'm still recovering from. But yeah. Some people, when it comes to the petition, some people might be saying, oh, why don't we hold our leaders to account? There's important things to be focused on. However, this can affect people in so many ways. It can affect children and their inheritance. It can affect property law. It can affect so many, there's such a knock-on effect, such a domino effect on, there's so many repercussions when it comes to this. It's quite frightening. So I do encourage you to sign the petition. You don't need to pay anything. And it's really unfortunate the way the whole thing's played out. Daddy Lumba's funeral apparently is supposed to be on the 13th of December. That's been contested now to 14th of March or so. And so between March and December, there's a conflict of when the actual funeral should be. Yeah, I think it's sad, but it's also an eye-opener on what can happen. So, it's sad for their family, but it's an eye-opener for those on the other side. What I've been saying is that spouses that are abroad should just have a civil ceremony in Ghana. It's quite cheap to just have a civil ceremony in Ghana, get a Ghanaian marriage certificate. You don't need to do a reception or anything. Just do a simple ceremony and have your Ghanaian certificate. That's what I would advise. And it doesn't need to be anything big. It's quite cheap. It's in Accra. You just pay to have it done. And if you pay for an express service, it is being addressed. But there's so many things at play. There's corruption. There's possible bribe. Patrick, what do you think?
What?
Akusa Sewa.
Lawyer did not write for us.
My husband blames the lawyer.
In the document, the Ghana also that the judge take advantage of the weakness.
Bekasa waso woha. Kasa no muntie.
Yeah, she me charging. is inconsistency of the
Ude
documents
country,
and
so we are gonna for Ude.
Mamekasa. That's why also disappoint us because rush or the documentation.
Provoked Abu Sepeni.
As Abu Shapani, all this mess out there is from Abu Shapani. I know that every woman is jealous, but this one, you are the elder. Look for some solution. Bring these people together.
I
Stop
think
provoking the other. Stop disrespecting the other elder wife.
it's okay, thank
You
you.
understand?
Okay, thank you so
Let
much.
her know
Okay,
that this
thank
is
you.
it.
Oh,
You understand?
okay, so
So
number
majority of the problem come from the Abu Shapani. The Abu Shapani
no,
was the one who
no,
left
the majority problem comes from Daddy.
everything because we
No, the majority problem comes from Daddy Lumba.
and Abu Shapani did not play his role also. In
I think
fact,
I
since when we
think
say that arena, I mean, you ain't on Imani affair until we say.
why are they? And if I glove sell I think maybe they deliberately I think maybe they set her up. I think they deliberately wanted Akusa Sarah to go to court. I feel like the marriage certificate, yeah, I feel like they provoked her because they wanted it to go to court. But I think she rushed. I don't think she prepared her case. But please sign the petition because obviously for legal wives abroad, it's quite concerning. It's also a concern for children of an inheritance, you know, the fact that, you know, the family of your spouse can challenge the legitimacy of your marriage is wild. What do you think is going to happen with the funeral? Because I believe the funeral's been penciled in for the 13th of December. Okay then. But I believe it's contested to March. So what do you think will happen with the funeral? Do you think it will take place on the 13th of December? Or do you think it will go through to March? If it's in March, I'm going to try and come to Ghana during that period. If it's in March. But do you guys understand that men can do this as well? So if there's a man that has a wife in Ghana and the wife has a boyfriend and then the husband dies, potentially her little boyfriend can like contest for the property from the husband. You know, if she's got a little side dude, he can contest for, you know, position of husband as well. That's what a lot of people don't realize, because it was a man that's cheated and two women are clashing over who's the widow. People don't understand that this can set a precedent where it can be a man who has a wife that's cheating, and the man can be put in the same position, and you know, be challenged for title of husband from a little boyfriend he doesn't know about. So it can go both ways. But yeah. I hope the funeral's in March because I want to be around. I want to be around for the funeral, God willing. We have a club and would probably play it live on that day so people can come in and watch it on the television. Celebrate together. But yeah. Try it. What is this? But how's everybody doing? How's it going for everyone? Any plans for the weekend? What does everyone think? Yeah, I recently had an injury and I'm just recovering. So I haven't been around due to my injury. Na mo alive, na mo yɛ Ghana for anaa? Mo hwɛ fi hifa? I think there's corruption in the trial. I think somebody took a bribe. And I don't understand why the Obusia Penino is accessing all this money that's supposed to be a funeral fund. But apparently he's been accessing lots of the money to pay for the lawyers and stuff. And actually, that money is the inheritance of the children, you know? So he shouldn't actually be accessing it so often. Someone needs to monitor that the children's inheritance isn't being compromised. Because if people just keep taking the Busia and Penino to court, money's just going to run out. And because it's not his own hard-earned money, he's just going to, like, just, you know. But his wife flew in from wherever she was. But what do you guys think is going to happen? What are you saying?